Hey guys, sorry about the delay. Apparently there were thunderstorms in Abu Dhabi, which delayed all the footage getting uploaded. But here we are. And someone in the comments wanted me to talk about this choke here. And it's clearly over the face, but I mean, they gave it an ippon anyway. But you can see the gi, not across his chin, across his cheek. It's almost up by his eye. So it's pretty incredible that they let this go. Ippon to blue. I thought it was a bit ridiculous, but you gotta live to fight another day in this game. And Bergamelli, he had a great ippon earlier on, so I mean, just keep working hard and the results will come. So I gotta talk about Fara. He is one of my favorite judoka of this year. I mean, look at this. This is just incredible. He almost gets picked up and then counters it. I mean, have a look at this in slow motion. This is amazing stuff. Fara, every time he goes out, we've got some more highlights from him. Every time he goes out, it's just incredible, incredible judo. Here's some more. And his strategy, it's go forward, and then he doesn't want to play traditional. He wants a big hand on your back or a big hand around your waist. He loves the bear hug, but he's got to work around it, work around the rules, make it happen. And he does. And I mean, he has some incredible highlights. I'm thinking of making a video on his highlights because they're sensational and everyone should know who Fara is. Have a look at his bronze medal contest. I mean, it starts, he gets his grips on, picks his opponent up, front uchimata, and then straight into the osaikomi. I mean, come on, he's an exciting, exciting judoka. Here it is again, and I've said this before, this is his tokuiwaza, the front uchimata, or the obitori gaishi. He loves these techniques, and it's great to see. Oh, look at this, just incredible. Also, Lee at under 90, he really stood out to me. Didn't end up getting a medal, but his performances throughout the day were really good. Earlier on, took out Palati, and you can see the size difference. It's kind of amazing that Palati made 81. And that might be why this Lee is at under 90, because at 81 there's another Lee Junhwan, who's just a absolute maestro at under 81. So maybe Lee thought, well, I'm not going to get selected at 81, I'll try my hand at 90. And he's not doing too bad. I mean, he took out Palati, got through a Russian here, I don't know who this is. And I am sorry, every time I see AIN, I just think it's a Russian. Sometimes I might be wrong, I'm sorry. Here he is in the quarterfinal, taking out Jabanashvili from Georgia. So it's good to see. I love Korean judo. I mean, where would we be without Korean, Georgian, Japanese, and Russian judo? I mean, they are just unique styles that make the sport so great. So Lee, he ended up getting to the bronze medal contest against Toth. No score here, but Toth, I mean, he really dominated the fight, showing his experience, and then finally got him here with a little bit of ashiwaza. But Lee, I thought his performance was good. Keep an eye out for him. Good guy to watch. Next up, I want to talk about Balandi. She got gold at under 78, and Balandi is just, she is a force to be reckoned with. And the whole Italian team, I mean, I think they walked home with 3 gold medals in the women's divisions. Actually, overall, they were the best team at the Abu Dhabi Grand Slam, top of the tables. And even though a lot of their strong men weren't here as well, Basili and Lombardo, those 2 strong judoka from Italy as well. So Italy, I mean, really improving, getting better year by year, and especially the women's team, they have some incredibly dominant forces in women judo right now. And watch this shimewaza from Belandi. Now, when I looked at this, I mean, I thought this was going to be a turnover, and it's pretty incredible that she actually gets a shimewaza from this, and I have no idea how she does it. Is it a neck crank? She gets the roll over here, and yeah, it's definitely just a squeeze on the neck. But it's interesting, that first shimewaza that I showed you, this one here. So apparently in this situation, you're not allowed to crank the neck, but in this situation with Balandi, it's totally fine. So what do you guys think about that? Next up, another one of my favorite judokas, Adamian from Russia. World champion, wearing that red back patch now. Totally dominant at under 100s. Taking gold, I mean, what more can you say about this man? He is so exciting, and there's not many people, if any, who can beat him. I know Aaron Wolf has a win over him, but that was quite some time ago. But Adamian, I mean, he is just incredibly strong and really talented as well. Look at these techniques. He's so good. And this is him against Coral. And this is the semi-final deep into golden score. This is 5 minutes into golden score, but Adamian still putting in the attacks. So he's a strong guy, technical guy, but he's also got the stamina as well. He did not like that drop down from Coral. And you can see both of them, 5 minutes in. They are very, very exhausted, but Adamian, I mean, he just comes out here and just throws out this incredible Uchimata. And as I said, deep into golden score, to be able to do this, I mean, this is awesome. Look at this. So that Uchimata, that put him in the finals. And in the finals here, I mean, this was a really awkward technique. Yoko Otoshi. But watch him. I mean, he does it on the inside leg, like going for a kochi. And then on the way down, you know, just find something to push against. Have a look at this again, but I think many people attempting this would just get counted, but it's incredible that he kind of had the creativity to pull this out. Definitely something he doesn't practice. We'll talk about plus 100s a little bit. Here's Toroboyev moving up in weight, obviously got a bit fat, not sure what he's eating over there, but here he is at plus 100s, and Maya from the Netherlands, I mean, he took him out. Ends up getting the Osai Komi. But no guys, I am joking. This is not Toroboyev at under 100s, but definitely looks like him. So I'm wondering, is this his brother? If it is, it's his younger brother, 21 years of age. The other Toroboyev, 23. So they must be brothers. I mean, they look exactly alike, pretty similar. This is Bashayev. And here, I think he looks for a throw, but gets countered. So he went out, and then he managed to make his way through the repechage and take bronze. But the man of the hour, Tasuev, the other world champion for Russia in these big heavyweights. So plus 100 world champion here, and he took another gold medal. I mean, these two guys, Adamian and Tasuev, I think it's going to be incredibly difficult to beat them at the Olympics. We've already seen Tasuev versus Renier. I think Tasuev, the more experience he gets against Renier, the better he'll do. And the one wild card is Saito. I mean, Saito, we've seen him against Renier, which was an interesting match. But we haven't had Tasuev versus Saito yet. And actually now I'm just thinking, will the Olympics even let Russian athletes compete? I mean, the IJF, they kind of stopped doing it for a little bit, and then they let them back in. But I wonder if the Olympics will actually let the Russians compete. This is Majov now, and he took gold. I think he'll be pretty happy with that. Something about Majov's just, you know, in these later years getting much, much better. He's starting to have much more consistent performances at 32 years of age. So here he is, taking out Fonseca, and he'll be happy with this because the last time these two fought, I'll show you guys what happened. There was this huge ippon here by Fonseca, so Majov, he'll be happy with that, and he'll be pretty happy with his gold medal as well, and his consistent performances heading into the Olympics. So we did talk about Toth at the beginning of the video, taking bronze at under 90s. The other bronze went to Jabanashvili from Georgia. Look at this slick piece of Ashiwaza here. I love how the Georgians are able to kind of mix in classic Georgian wrestling with the slick Ashiwaza of judo. We talked about Balandi taking gold at under 78. She won against Pozvit, who took silver. Here's a little bit of the action from Pozvit. Nice Taiotoshi into the Osaikomi. Have another look in slow-mo. Bit of Kazushi to begin with. Pulling the head down. Getting her to walk onto the technique. So that was some great stuff by her. We had two Germans take bronze at under 78. Wagner and Boehm. Wagner, she obviously saw Tasuev do this and thought, well, if it's okay now, I'm going to do it too. Boehm with the turnover here. And the last thing I want to talk about in this video after this Newaza sequence here is Shershanidze at under 100s. Bit of criticism maybe for him. And I know there's a lot of things I haven't included in this video, like the plus 78 stuff. There's still not a lot of videos on JudoTV and on Judo Base. I think they're still uploading footage. So Just unfortunate for this video this time around. Sorry about that one, guys. Alright, so lastly, Shershanidze, I mean, he was world champion at under 90s, moved up to under 100s. He's been bulking. If you have a look at his Instagram, he's always in the gym. But I think, I mean, there's just some technical things that he's kind of lacking at under 100s. See that big right hand over the top? I mean, at under 90s, he could use his strength, throw that hand all the way over the back, grabbing the belt. And that's where a lot of his techniques came from. Kind of those uchimatas that he would do, grabbing the belt, or chigaris that he would do, grabbing the back. But at under 100s, he's just not strong enough to get his arm over there, and his techniques aren't coming. So it's a bit disappointing. I mean, just to point one thing out, just pay attention to his right arm. So Coral, left-handed fighter, Shershanidze really a right-handed fighter. And it all comes down to that left versus right battle here. And you see Coral, he's got the inside grip, doing things right, you know, putting his elbow down, bringing Shershanidze really closer to him, and stopping Shershanidze really from getting his own grips. But Shershanidze really, all he's doing is having a really elongated arm. You know, he's kind of grabbing around the back of the shoulder there. Sometimes he gets a top grip, but it's a straight arm, and he's not using his elbow. You know, sometimes you can use your elbow, kind of feed it inside and put a lot of pressure on your opponent's bicep and forearm. But I think at under 100s, you know, he could use his strength, just kind of bully people, throw that huge arm over the top. But now he can't do that, and he doesn't really have the technical skills, the kumikata, to win these battles at under 100s. A really good comparison is Lombardo, someone who has the technique, went up to 73, and he's fine. So Shershanidze really, I hope he learns a few things and comes out and does better next time. But it might be a long road for him. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.